First hit of the war is I'm99 taking on Mark with some E-Dragons. So we have got a power potion at the moment. We're also using a hero potion right now. We're going to send in a couple rocket loons to deal with this cannon, then move hopefully on towards this air defense. But with the Tesla springing up, we're not going to really be able to take care of that air defense. And with one more rocket loon in the pocket, that's going to be staying up as this E-Drag is going to start making the funnel down here at the 6 o'clock side of the base. Yeah, so far it hasn't been the fastest start in the world, with almost 30 seconds going down as the army has pretty much been completed, but an immediate Warden Tome, pretty much the moment he got dropped down, goes the double rage spell across the entrance in towards the base. You've got to remember that these E-Dragon hits can be very, very quick when they start going as well, especially if the chains are good for them. But out pop some super minions in the CC. So, not rocking with Ice Golems this time. We're going to get freeze down onto the Spell Tower before it's actually able to trigger, and the Town Hall. So everyone moving into the core of the base. Not quite targeting the Town Hall, but it will go down just after the freezing effect wears off, and the Sweeper actually pushes a couple of E-Dragons away from the poison, with only one of them really getting stuck in there. But the Warden is stuck in there, as there are only 2 more E-Dragons remaining on the base. We've got the Royal Champion coming in just to help assist with this Multi-Inferno, as the E-Drag on its own probably isn't enough to take care of it, as the King is using his ability around the top side of the base. Queen is taking a second longer, just shooting all of these buildings over the wall. We're going to use the invisibility spell to accompany our Royal Champion, just to protect her a little bit longer from the defensive Queen. We're going to freeze her up again with the Ricochet Cannon. Lovely stuff, as the Phoenix has popped out with the King falling to the ground right there. But the Royal Champion is in a lot of damage, a lot of danger. Sorry, down she goes with the Ricochet Cannon and the multi. Curious to see if any black mines are going to pop up for this baby dragon. No, so the multi is probably going to be going down here, as there is a ground bow just next to the multi right there. So the baby dragon is nice and safe. The Queen, unfortunately, is not very safe, as this baby dragon is going to go down very soon after this freeze spell wears off, and the Expo is going to see the end of the Queen. So this is going to be a hold. Very, very nice percent at 95. Also not the fastest attack in the world, so massive massive advantage here for Synchronic at the moment. But the thing to remember with this specific tournament at the moment, the On Fire White Tea Invitational, it is no Root Riders. Root Riders are banned. But here we go. Simon is going to open it out for Synchronic Gaming over here, using some E-Dragons of its own. So potentially going to try and show I'm99 how it's done after that first attack. Well, we have currently got a Siege Barracks selected, so no air supporting Siege Machine accompanying our army here. And no Zaps either, so it's not like we're trying to go for any Sweepers, but that's probably not going to be any form of a problem for Simon here, as he's going to come in at this 12-3 side, going directly in towards the Town Hall. Potentially going to be scary on the back end, depending on what is surviving and what isn't, because we've got that Poison Spell Tower accompanied by the double multi-archer, but with no Sweepers to deal with, we should be alright. We're going to freeze that Town Hall, as it's now going to become active through the E-Dragon chains. Unfortunately, they're going to be slowed up ever so slightly, because we had a whole load of Skellys pop out. But no problem whatsoever. We do get a nice little split around the Town Hall poison. However, the Queen is already going to her ability, accompanied by the Healer Puppet. She is going to be able to take out both the Warden and the Queen. Though we missed an AD! No! So down goes a whole load of the Queen's healers already. Ice Golems are going to get pulled out of the CC from the Royal Champion, making her way through to the core of the base. Though we do have super minions in the CC. Unfortunately, they are all surrounded by a bunch of E-Dragons, so the long shots are slightly getting wasted here, with multiple troops hitting the same thing. King is going to go to ability down at this bottom side of the base, walking straight in towards the single, which is fantastic, as he's going to be able to pretty much clear that entire compartment without even getting close to away from this green health at the moment. And with 1 minute and 20, almost 1 minute 30 gone so far, RC and her hogs are clearing up the remainder of the traps. Sorry, the defense in the building. Goes back and picks up that AD, and it is going to be a 1 minute and 29 triple coming in from Simon. Very, very nice hit in the end. Looked a little bit scary with that AD staying up, but phenomenal control to make sure that a lot of the army was protected and managed to get the job done. And still rather speedy as well. But here we go. We've got Nairomi coming in on Simon using a Lalo. A queen charge Lalo as well. So we've got a flinger working its way at the 12 o'clock side. We've got the queen entering into this rather chunky compartment with the Royal Champion, Ricochet Cannon, and Rage Spell Tower. That could potentially be a little bit dangerous, as we are also going to break the king in to come directly in towards this Scattershot Expo. Which he is behaving himself. He wants nothing to do with that army camp at the 9 o'clock side of the base. There springs the Rage Spell Tower. The Ricochet is going to lock straight onto the Queen, and with a raised up Ricochet, potentially losing the Unicorn, which indeed, bye-bye Unicorn. King going to ability is going to clear that 9 o'clock compartment as well. And then he's going to start bashing a wall, which through the splash damage through the wall is actually going to be able to take out both a mortar and an air defense. And with a nicely placed poison with the Ice Golems aggroing over towards the King, unfortunately they will turn around and go towards the Queen because he does die and then come back to life, but there is a slight frame where he's no longer visible because he's no longer there. Well, so far so good. The Queen is going to be in a little bit of problem. Looking very nice for Nairobi as the Super Wall Breaker does still connect with the wall to give Queen access into the base. Unfortunately for Nairobi, she's also going to lock straight onto the Monolith, so the ability is going to be preserved for a little bit longer. It's not the fastest in the world, but we've also got to remember that these Lalo hits as well, the second part of the hit is very, very fast, as we are starting with 1 minute and 26 seconds remaining. We're going to do an immediate tome, just about clipping that Hound as it makes its way through, because we need that protected as long as possible, because it's our only Hound that we've actually brought in this comp from the look of things. Yeah, rage down, freeze down. One more freeze. We've still got the Queen ability. Royal Champions making her way all the way over from 10 o'clock in towards this Inferno Tower in the middle of the base. It is a single, so it's not too scary for all of our loons. But we are running out of loons, really. We've only got, what, like a pack of 3, a pack of 2, and then this bigger pack, which is a little bit lagging behind. Queen has gone to ability. She's going to be slowed down a little bit, but Royal Champion's still holding onto her ability. The freeze is going to go down on the Tesla farm with the Arch Towers as well. She's got a Royal Shield with her instead of the haste vial there, but she does have the accompaniment of the Hog Puppet as well, so nice and quick for cleanup purposes. It is going to be a slow hit. It is going to be a triple, so they are going to sort of keep themselves in the war with this 5-2, keeping the triple count up equal to that of Synchronic right now, but it's all on Synchronic to see if they can repeat what they did in round 1 and stay perfect and then maintain that star percentage and possibly time lead as well. Here we go. We got Philip coming in on Danny for the second hit for Synchronic here, doing a bit of Zap Lalo. So Philip must be absolutely over the moon being able to go back to doing some Lalo attacks. He's going to start with the giant tanking for his king down at this 8 o'clock side of the base and the Queen just at the 10 o'clock. And there's the zaps. A lot of value on the zaps. So we've got, what, a Scatter Shot, an Expo, a Poison Spell Tower, a build... Do we get a Build a Hut? No, we got a Wizard Tower. I'm also going to send in a couple loons at the top with a minion down already just for a little bit of cleanup purposes. Looking like the Ice Golem isn't really going to be providing too much tanking for either the King or the Queen at the moment, as the 3 Rocket Loons and a couple of Super Minions come out. King with his ability, he's going to freeze up the one of the 2 Super Minions. King is going to lock on defending King, and with that Giant Gauntlet is going to splash straight through him and take out the Ricochet Cannon, which is pretty wonderful to see as the Lalo is coming through. We got a Blimp here for the Townhall. Unfortunately, there is still going to be a sweeper, so might have to force this freeze coming down just to guarantee that the Blimp makes it. Though he's not too worried about that. He wants the freeze. Oh, there it is. There it is. It just took a sweep. It took one sweep at the Blimp, but it isn't going to cause a problem whatsoever. We have got Yetis in there, and with the Yeti Mites being spun round isn't going to get the most value in the world, but do manage to still secure that sweeper, and that sweeper was the one which is facing our Loon army. And now it's pretty much, do we have enough to get the hit finish? The Queen popping her Healer Puppet ability there. She's going to stay nice and healthy for the remainder. We've got 2 singles to deal with in the core of the base. But Royal Champion still accompanied by the Fox. She's going to go invisible for a second there. However, she's going to turn around. She's going to snipe one of the Skelly. She is going to be able to go in there and take care of the single. She's very, very low on health, so any sort of bomb is going to see the end of her. And no, it's not going to be a bomb. It's actually going to be the single. Though Queen hitting a wall could be quite nice. She might be able to take out the CC from a range outside of however far the single can reach, because she has that 5 tile range, and the single is somewhat similar, especially at that position further back. And this is indeed going to be a triple. Oh my god. That was almost a moment where it was like a kill each other type deal. But no, it's going to be a lovely, lovely triple coming in from Philip there. Very, very close stuff there. Here we go. We got Kuma coming in on General X next. And we got another Zap Lalo here. Somewhat similar base with this sort of core Townhall, though we do not have double singles accompanying it this time. And we're going to be zapping a Ricochet Cannon, a Sweeper, and a Poison Spell Tower, as well as a Single Inferno, I think. As the King is going to be doing some fancy work over at this 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock side, just to make sure that the Queen behaves herself and goes down towards the 6 o'clock. We're going to send in a couple sneakies just to deal with this elixir storage and send in a lovely little wall breaker. It's going to be a junction wall breaker as well, so the King is going to be able to step out of that compartment. However, there's a Queen chasing him, though with our Queen coming through as well, using the frozen arrow is going to help that King stay alive a little bit longer, as 37 seconds into the hit, we're already starting the Lalo to sort of cut things off. The Queen has stepped up in towards the scatter shot, which is currently being distracted by the King. There goes the Warden Tome and a haste spell as well. We've got 2 more freezes and a rage, which the rage is going to be used for the blimp. It is going to get pushed away by the sweeper, but it's actually kind of helpful for Kuma there, because there is a Nado spell, trap on the left hand side. So we pushed the blimp well out of the Nado. All the loons now are going to path to the left of the Town Hall poison. Avoid that for as long as possible. And we've got a lot of armies still up with us, but we don't really have too much spell. And just as I say that, quite a few things do go down as well, as everything that was in the core has gone bye-bye. We do have another freeze, which looks like we're greeding it for as long as possible. We don't really have to use it anywhere. Royal Champion defensively is going to go down. Lovely freeze on that entire compartment. Double build Aha, Expo, and Monolith. And now it's, do we have enough? I'm pretty sure we have enough. Queen has her ability. King is doing God's work on the outside of the base. He started over at 2. He's now over at 10. Cleared up everything on the outside. And this is going to be a lovely little triple coming in through from Kuma. Swag the Queen ability as well. It's looking likely, because this war is not going to be going down to an average attack duration with a fail in there and percent. It's kind of hard to sort of foresee that we're going to have an exact time percent. The next hit, we got Einstein. Big up Einstein. He's in the chat. He dropped a follow here about 12 minutes ago. He's coming in. Ooh, is this a Queen Charge Lalo? On a rather annoying looking base. We got some big old compartments on here. But yeah, where's he coming in from? So we're going to start with a flinger over at the 12 o'clock side. We're going to send in a little bit of funnel troops for this wizard tower as well. Going to provide a little bit of tanking for that mortar though. However, the spring trap with the Yeti is going to take out the mortar. So our flinger is pretty safe right about now, because there isn't too many scary things that can actually outrange it. King is stepping into this compartment. We don't have any jump. We do have 2 more wall breakers, which lovely, lovely timing on that. He's going to step straight in towards the eagle, take out double multi-archer tower, make his way onto the defending King as well. Potentially, he takes the warden down. Yeah, he's potentially going to get in there and get even more when he comes back to life with the Phoenix. But the Phoenix isn't really going to do too much, as he is right in the line of sight of a double sweeper. So the moment that it's on its own, down it will go to this air defense. Queen is going to use a rage. She's going to step right in towards the Town Hall compartment, and this funnel is beautiful. The King has done amazing work from this 3 to sort of 5 side. The Flame Flinger and all the other cleanup troops cleared it. The Queen has perfectly stepped in towards the Town Hall and is now going to go straight towards the Town Hall with the CC coming out. Nice little rage poison on the rocket loons, freeze on the super minions. Lalo coming through with a Warden Tome almost immediately as well. We've got a Tesla farm around this monolith, and the super minions still locked on towards the Queen. We're going to get a nice freeze onto both of them and the Town Hall, and the Royal Champion pretty much coming in at this 6 o'clock side for cleanup work, though she's going to lose her Fox pretty much immediately. We're going to pop that ability, and with the Hog Puppet effect of going invisible for 1 second, all the defenses are going to turn around. But by the time they turned around, like, the loons have done their job. We've still got another rage. We've still got another invis. There's over a minute left on a Queen ability. This hit was absolutely beautiful. This was like perfect plan right here. But no, very, very nicely done from Einstein and maintaining that perfect war for Synchronic so far. Here we go. We got Danny coming in against Philip with a Queen Charge Lalo of his own. Only 1 haste spell with us. We've got 4 rages, 1 haste, 3 freezes. Lol. But yeah, we got another little bit of flinger action. So the queen's going to go one way from this 12, and the flinger's going to go the other way. And queen aggroing this ground bow. We really need her to step in, which is exactly what she does. In comes the next super wall breaker. And out comes just some archers and rocket loons. So that is not a full CC pool just yet. And we actually have a hound in there instead of super minions, which is contradictory to the last hit that came through. Potentially see some cleanup come behind this flinger in a second, but King is making his way through this 9 o'clock side. He's going to deal with both of these mortars. We're going to have a couple minions just to help assist with the lava pups, and I feel like he was listening to me a little bit there, because down went that minion to help do a little bit of cleanup on top of the flame flinger. But rage down on the queen. We are in the core. Could not quite see that wall break opening with the multi-arch tower there. We're going to make the queen invisible just to make sure that she stays lovely and healthy. King is punching his way into the core of the base as well. So just getting a little bit extra damage on towards the town hall. He is going to aggro one beam, but that's not going to make too much of a difference, as the other only one is going to be hitting the queen right about now. Our only haste is down, and the warden needs to use it, which thankfully for Danny he does do. So he can capture a whole lot of these loons in the tome, which in 3, 2, there it is. Tome to make sure that they both stay healthy, as well as we are using the heal tome as opposed to the life aura. So these loons are rather fragile as they are pushing their way around through the base. But we only have to worry about, what, a wizard tower, an air defense, and an archer tower, because this multi is going to go down very, very quickly with the queen locked onto it, and with the couple loons and a minion. Down goes the wizard tower on the outside, and with a minute to go, this base is gone. I'm sorry, Philip, but this is going to be a triple on you, and GG to Danny coming through and keeping the pressure on Synchronic to sort of maintain that perfect form in this war right about now. There we go, General X in on I'm 99 here with... Oh, so we've got 20 super barbs and 12 super hogs. So, and a couple skellies and invis spells. So it looks like we're going to do a skelly donut somewhere, as we're going to drop a flame flinger. We're going to skelly donut out a double multi-arch tower and the CC in the core of the base. Perfect second invis. We're going to need another one. That was close on timing. Oh, Jesus. But he did make the CC invisible there, so this final invis needs to be great, which it is not. It is not. We do have one more Skelly spell to drop here, so potentially I could have made a mistake and missed a Skelly spell there, or it's just going to be used for distraction purposes later on. But let's see how he's able to adjust. He did manage to get the double multi-arch towers, but missing that CC is kind of huge, which is probably happened as a result of 4 builder huts in close proximity to it, as it's already back on full HP. But King using his ability from this 3 o'clock side. Queen is going around to the bottom. King is actually going to aggro onto this monolith now. We're going to send in our headhunter now to start dealing with the defending king, as the monolith and the king are both distracted by the Skelly spell. The invis tower is going to go off and make the town hall invisible, as the king is going to be coming back to life with that phoenix, where he's also going to pull that CC in his triple ice golem. Uh-oh. But Queen is stepping in. She is currently shooting that Elixir storage. We're going to freeze the town hall. She's going to deal with the trash troops, as the super hogs are going to come through to this 7, 8 o'clock side. Immediate warden tome. Queen does manage to lock in the town hall with her healer puppet and invis vial, making sure that goes down, though. Some of the ice golems did go walkie-walkies to chase our hogs, but that's not going to be too problematic, as they do have a faster movement speed than the ice golems. They will slow them down a little bit, but they might be able to outpace them and go on a little bit further. And then we have that combined troops of the super hog and the super rider after to sort of do both cleanup and more damage to both defenses. And this base is going down. There's a minute to go. The RC is just adding a couple more hogs with that hog puppet and haste file, and with 55 seconds remaining, it's still a triple. And here we go. We got Ryuta doing the final hit for Reckoning Esports, coming in against Einstein here with a little bit of twin hog action. Coming in with the queen starting down at the 6 o'clock side to hopefully go straight in towards this town hall. We've got an invis spell tower right behind it and a monolith there as well. So potentially could see a problem, but the sort of the skill ability of these players is phenomenally high, and it shouldn't be an issue. as the Teslas are popping up. The super wall breakers, however, not doing too much for him at the moment, as it is going to go down without making contact with any other wall here. So we just have this one tile opening to work with, as the Queen is going to be dealing with the defensive King, and unfortunately not quite being able to take out the multi just yet. And the wall breaker did go a little bit further than I think he really wanted to, as the King's going to burst his ability on the defending RC, going to be able to take out the scatter, starting to deal with the ice golems as well. Is he going to be able to take out multiple ice golems at once? It looks like it. It looks like he just swung through and just cleared them all, as the Queen is finally going to be stepping in towards the Town Hall compartment. King is going to go down. The Phoenix isn't going to survive too much longer with triple Archer Tower on her, and of course the air defense. Sending in a couple of hogs, which is going to not only tank the eagle shots, but it's also going to tank the monolith as well. And the Queen is going to start shooting at some Skellies, which is kind of good as well, because by the time that they go down, she's then going to make her way onto the spell tower, as the twin hogs are going to come through at this 2 o'clock side. We're going to pretty much immediately tome as well, with the rage going down. The RC is in there providing additional support, and then have that reinforcement effect of additional hogs coming out from that max hog puppet as well. The next freeze, I'm going to say the last freeze, but no, we got one more freeze, we got one more rage, we got one more invis. This is looking really, really good for Ryuta. We got cleanup all the way around the 12 o'clock of the base. We've got that last rage going in over the ricochet and the multi-archer. Down goes the last two scary defenses on the base. The drill just about popped out over at this 10, 11 o'clock side. And this is pretty overkill. We got 58 seconds remaining, and there is no defenses still up. It's all just trash, and this is going to be a lovely little triple coming in from Ryuta with a swag freeze as well, so GG. But he is going to be coming through with a bit of Queen Charge Lalo of his own with this sort of box-based style layout. We're going to start with the Queen, actually accompanied by Frosty this time, with the healers as well, which you don't typically see. Usually it's that sort of dynamic duo of the Queen and the Unicorn, but so far so good. I mean, she's going to be able to get through this sort of 6 compartment. We've got the Frostmites just adding a little bit of support, slowing down some of these defenses, and also providing a little bit of tanking as he does step out in front, because we've got a Rage Spell Tower, we've got a Queen, we've got a Ricochet, we've got an Expo, a Scatter Shot, and then behind that we've got an Inferno Towers as well. So there's a lot of damage in this compartment. The Rage is down, and the Queen also using the Frozen Arrows. A lot of slowing effect here. Unfortunately, she is going to burn her ability, but it does mean we are going to hold on to that invisibility spell for a little bit longer. But now we're going to have to deal with not only the CC, but we've also got a Sweeper as well, which this Loon is going to sort of distract that a little bit longer. We've got the Mortar on the Queen, so the Flinger is going to be safe, and hopefully be able to get through at least the Eagle before it's even active, as the King's just coming down right about now with his primary objective, probably to get through to the Town Hall with this triple wall breaker. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, King using his ability right now, the wall breakers are being a little bit weird, so we're not actually going to be able to open up into the Town Hall compartment exactly. And it looked like he just wanted to hit the wall a couple more times before taking that opening. He just didn't really know what was going on there. Queen is going to slow that Eagle down, but unfortunately it's going to take a few shots, though the King has already come back to life with the Phoenix, so those Eagle shots are going to do absolutely nothing. And here comes the Warden with the Loons, though unfortunately for Mark, he's gone straight into a Nado, but a lovely, lovely freeze onto both the Monolith and the Town Hall. We're going to do the Warden Tome, drop the Rage. We've got one more Rage, which is actually going to be used on the Queen, who's now being supported by some super minions, which is actually really, really nice, because they'll be able to deal with all the buildings that she can't quite reach. So they're going to actually fly over the top in towards this multi. Unfortunately, there is a defending Royal Champion nearby, so they're not going to be able to deal with it on their own, but they have also got a Hound in the way for a little bit of tanking. And with 30 seconds to go, this is looking really, really good for a triple. It's just a question of not whether he has the time, but with the Royal Champion, with both the Hog Puppet and the Haste Fire, which is being popped right about now, it's looking like we're very, very strong to complete it out with the cleanup all over the base, with the Elixir storage over the Town Hall compartment already having lots of troops on it. And it is a triple for Mark. And Synchronic will be taking the win on both stars and percent with this perfect war coming in through them with a 15-14 win.